All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is week 6, game 1 for the Prism League. OKC Phantoms coming off their first loss of the season, taking on the new Miami Nocturnal Hurricanes. The swap from Lemon to KX is in effect. We've got Boston, KX, and Stem on the Hurricanes. Of course, same Phantoms team, Matt, Bob, and Vice. Want the proof? Well, actually, the rosters show Lemon, so never mind. But there they are. Um, yeah, yeah. Hmm, just noticed it. That's okay though. KX stats, I guess, don't need to be shown. Um, I'm excited for this one because we get to see OKC try to bounce back from that first loss of the season while going up against what I think is a better Miami team with KX in place of Lemon. Um, Boston and Stem, solid players, have been pretty decent this season. Get another solid player into that spot. Of course, Lemon, with his rotational struggles, does make it a little difficult, but it could. Boston and Stem could have gotten used to it, so the KX might throw them off a little bit. We will find out. I'm leaning OKC. Think they've got the bounce back in them. Last week was a good series, just couldn't manage to get that one goal to tie it, one goal to get past and get a win. Did end up getting swept, but it's okay. It happens. It's not the first time we've seen the number one ranked team get swept. Happened last season. Vice and Matt were on the other end of that one, to be fair. But I like what I see from this team. Coming up after this one, we will have this is some pretty good matchups. Thank you for the follow, Psycho. I believe is how you say that. I forgot I favorited weak results up at the top. My bad. Give me a second. Or not weak results. I need the standings. Duh. Whoa, Matt. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. So OKC playing the ninth seeded Miami Nocturnal Hurricanes. However, I think with that new lineup, they could easily jump up into top six, top five, top four, around that range. But after this one, we do have the number two Hanoi Hydras facing the number four Houston Hornets, who did give OKC that first loss last week. I know Phantoms is in, still waiting on these Miami Hurricanes. Psycho, thank you, of course, for the follow, like I said, and checking us out. Hopping in, first time chat, yee. Um, link Discord is open to any and all players, regardless of rank. We've got two different leagues here. We've got a Pixel League, which is the lower league, usually consists of GC1s, although a couple players have been peaking since the season started and have climbed up to GC2. It's okay. And then the higher league is around that GC2 mark all the way up to SSO. We've got a few of them in the league, but Kilo, are you able to put a Discord link in here? I need to figure out how to set up a command for it. Thank you, Bussin'. One day I'll figure it out, you know? Give me 1 second. I'm back. We should be good to go. Yes, we are good. We've got the first Prism game of the week. Boston gonna get that second touch after kickoff, pushes it forward, gets 50 by Vice, and it goes the other way. Stem up quick, plays it to his own corner. Boston is there, pops it up so he can get another one. Good bang downfield, but Matt is up quick, stays with it, plays it to the sidewall, gets a double off of it. Vice trying to get a 50 on KX, who's low boost, goes for the flip, gets it. Noriko is right there, goes back up quick, beats Boston, but does get bumped. Now Vice plays a flip reset to Kobob. Kobob shoots, but Stem right there in the top corner to get the save. KX, pass mid, read by Matt. Gets the touchdown field. Stem able to kind of control it. Stays behind, does get beat right there by Kobob. KX, bumped off of that one quick. Noriko plays it high. Vice drops it down to Kobob, but Kobob just can't get on top of the ball. Ends up popping it right back up. Noriko, no boost, just goes up, tries to force something, makes Boston miss. Stem, sidewall, met by Vice. KX able to get a pop out, but it's still a little dangerous. Good read by Boston. KX into the corner, met by Matt. Goes for a bump, doesn't find. Now Matt can't get that touch. Stem, sidewall, goes to the ceiling. It's a shot, but it's going to be saved by Vice. Back on the ceiling with Boston. Now on the sidewall, gets a pinch mid. Stem probably going to be first one to get it. Does. Plays it out mid. Tries to get up and bump, but can't. Vice backboard. Read by Boston. Gets the clear to Stem, who plays it down towards frame. Cleared out by Kobob. Over a minute and a half in. Decent chance right now, and Vice will take advantage to give the Phantoms the 1-goal lead. Demos by Matt, taking everyone out. It's an open net. Vice never misses those. Stem, unfortunate little pop out. Now Noriko gets the catch. Stays with it. Gets a flick, but gets dunked. Kobob. Backboard. Going to be cleared way out. Played over to the side. Noriko pops it mid. Stem can't get the touch. KX does have a bit of time, though. No Phantom approaching. KX stays on. Little bit of boost. Does get the reset up to Boston. Gets a touch, but it's not going to be a shot. It's going to be cleared out by Matt. Stem 50'd out. KX is there, but Kobob actually can't get the read. Noriko's going to play this to the sidewall, try for a cuxer. Does get a touch, read immediately. Now a shot attempt comes out. KX can't, leaves it for Stem. Gets the save, plays it forward. Now Kobob goes up high, gets it to the backboard, looks for the double, just plays it straight down. Noriko's there, shot, but what a save from Boston. Backboard by Vice. Noriko up, gets a slight touch, but it's a big bang by Stem the other way. KX trying, doesn't have the boost to get there though. Kobob, pass one, gets bumped off, looks for a bump of his own, but can't. Noriko, little bit of a redirect back towards Vice. Plays it to the sidewall. Boston's there. Gonna get a shot. Open net. Tie game. KX. Sealant, a little bit of a flick down, but it's bit behind stem. Boston able to take control. Sidewall 50. Noriko, middle to Cole Bob. Forces it downfield. KX will clear it out. Noriko, touch. Gets the 50 over. Cool Bob pushing. Sealant, down. Tries for something else, but KX does have the read. Vice right there. Gets beat. Stem, downfield over another one. Kolbob, last back, goes for the challenge, gets it, now stays on, gets 50'd. Minute 10 left. Big bang by Matt. Now into the corner he goes. Gets the touch off the ceiling, straight down. Boston right there. Gets one, Vice gets the other. 50. Boston up. Plays it to the side. Kolbob's there, can't quite get the shot though. Plays it into the corner, pass to Noriko. Top bends and in. What a play, and the Phantoms back on top. Beautiful placement by Matt. Ugh. KX, no boost, backflips at mid. Stem able to get it off the backboard, looks for a double, but it's going to be a little wide. Now Kolbob. Flick, read by Boston, goes right back up, plays it forward, can't get another one, but it does beat Matt. Boston. Staying with it, now gets beat, but Stem's right there off the ceiling, looks for the shot, but Vice gets the denial. Kolbob, backboard. 50's Boston on the backboard, into the corner goes Noriko, plays it mid, KX. Ceiling, Noriko's there, gets 50'd out. Final 10. Boston looking for a pass. It's a double commit. Noriko open net. He gets it. 3-1. The Phantoms will take game 1. That's the wrong side. Ting. You're right. Ting and in though. Kellen. Beautiful shot. KX trying to get one back at least. Stem now trying. KX gets the catch. Gets the flick up. Boston's there. Can't quite get the angle. It's a save from Vice. Ball's still alive. Matt looking for the kill. Gets it. Game 1 done. There's your stats. Matt, 4 shots. Vice and Kolbob just needed to throw one at the net. You're damn right there's a cutie in the bottom right, Max. False. That's false, Kellen. We don't talk about things like that. Thank you, Caddy B, for the follow. Welcome to the 8N Gaming channel. Little Rocket League action. This is the higher league that we host, Prism League. Some GC2s all the way to SSL. No, we call them pigs around here. Got me a pig farm. No cows. We don't do cows. Stem. Looking for the touch off the back wall. Has Noriko right there, but gonna be a shot, gonna be a save. Boston now goes into the corner. Miami, of course, playing one game down, but they open the scoring and go 1 goal up. 13 seconds in. Boston able to manipulation. It was Matt. It was your fellow Canadian. Vice stays on this one, gets a big pop. KX is up quick, beats Kobob. Now Stem into the corner, looking for a read, but it doesn't bounce out, it just rolls, so he doesn't have the touch. Noriko goes the other way with a decal change. Now in the Stocktain. Vice Boston kissing in the air. Noriko, good catch, stays with, beats two. It's going to be a shot, it's going to be a save. Vice now, sidewall, plays it mid. Noriko turns, Noriko shoots, it's high for Kobob to finish it. 1-1. Phantoms tie the game on a beautiful triple play cheese fries passing play. I wore a hat all day, my hair's a mess, played golf. Didn't really have time to fix it, so here we are. The hat will not come off. Unless you gift 5 subs. Enrico looking for the flick. Does get beat. Boston now sends it downfield. Kobob, good touch. Backboard by Stem to KX. Can't have. Kobob, sidewall. Boston soft touch, but Kobob's still right there. Vice now plays at the sidewall. KX is backboard with plenty of boost. Now challenges, gets the beat. Goes downfield, but has nothing. Has to try to force it. Noriko, center. Can't find that second. Stem. Gonna go right back. Get a 50. Vice up. Corner. Back wall. Tries the dunk, but KX gets the beat. Kobob. Big 50 to the other side of the field. Vice trying to drop it down for Matt. Gets the touch. Can't have another one though. Stem up in the air. Gets under one. KX is there. Can't get the shot. It's still going. Noriko gets the save. Boston up. Vice gets the save. Now Noriko in net. No boost. Comes out. Gets the touch. Gets 50. Phantoms a bit awkward. KX gonna shoot, but Kobob able to turn around in net. No boost and get the save. Vice 50s that straight towards frame, but Boston will have the clear. KX now. And Stem trying to get some form of fancy little redirect, but it's a miss and a clear. Noriko into the corner. Kellen, I'll tell you a little story after about how I did today. Kobob, ceiling, down. To Matt, gets the goal. I had to look at the top right to see who shot that. Good drop down off the ceiling. Great turned by Matt. Beautiful play shot. Forces KX into the own goal. Oh, if that would have gone in, I would have taken the hat off for free. Kobob gets beat right there, but Noriko is up. Gets the touch. Tries to play it down, but it's good speed by Boston. Cleared out on Hurricane's half. Noriko can't do much. Tries to get in people's way. KX backs it up into that one. Now cleared by Stem. Kobob up. Can't have the touch. No boost for Stem, so Boston goes up. Gets one. Noriko ceiling down with Vice. Gets the play out. Stem goes. Vice is there. Cleared out by KX. Noriko plays it center. KX 50'd in the midfield. Kobob trying to go right back. Does. Gets the dunk. Grabs the boost. But Boston has the touch. Has the beat. Vice last back. Gets the save to the corner. Good boost steal by Boston. But Noriko still gets the touch. Now gets around another one. Sidewall. Soft touch. Trying to find one in the corner. But just matrixes around the ball. Vice tried to pinch it, but it just stayed on the wall for Boston to hit forward. Good double commit to get the save out. Kobob beat. Vice can't. Ball in the corner. Less than a minute to go. Saved by Vice. KX. Plenty of boost. Staying on. Gets 50. Kobob able to stay on it too. gets the reset, beats Stem. Vice is there, gets met immediately. Big pinch out. Noriko has the catch into the corner, full boost. Goes up high. KX gets the touch, but Matt gets another one. Stays on, gets dunked. Kobob, sidewall. Gets the touch, gets the 50. Vice, tactical whiff. Now KX, no boost, can't do much. Stem can't, but there's no shooter for Phantoms. Stem, beat. Time running out for the Hurricanes. They got to try to get it downfield. KX too far back, and the Phantoms will take the 2-0 lead. All right, Kellen. So, went and played at a new course today. And after today, I have 108 holes of golf played in my life. That's it. I would tee off. I'd get to around the green, and then I would pretty much just say screw it and put myself down as a stroke out. So I shot a 141 like that. But we all paid about $110 to play the round. No, $115 to play the round. Everyone I went with shot 110 or less. I shot 141. So I got to play for less than $1 per stroke. They all played for over $1 per stroke. And that's my moral victory of the day. I paid less per stroke to play with them. Kobob, sidewall. Now gets a shot, but it's going to be saved by Stem. Vice backboard, looking for the double. Doesn't have enough boost to get back up. Noriko. Pinch down middle. Good read by Stem, I believe, to get the 50 out from Kobob's shot. Noriko. Now 50'd on the back wall of the Hurricanes. Kobob gets the catch. Gets bumped off. Stem will take over. Goes sidewall. Gets beat by Vice. KX. Good touch. Good 50. But gets bumped by Stem. Can't commit on the play. Kobob taken out. Does count as a shot. Does count as a Boston save. Oh, I used every club in my bag today. Kobob gets 50 straight down. Noriko up in the air. Reset. Flick off the back wall. Nobody committing for the shot. KX getting a soft touch now. Boston getting it downfield. Gets another one. Gets a shot. Kobob gets the save. There's the packet loss coming in, baby. Stream going unstable. That's what we hate to see. KX back wall cleared out. Kobob now an open net. Phantoms lead 1-0. There's nothing I can turn off for my internet right now to try to make the connection better. So I hope it clears up. I don't want a repeat of the other night. That was one of the worst experiences for y'all, and I apologize. Noriko plays into the corner. I don't think taking the hat off will fix it, you know. Vice, backflip, but Boston did not have the double. Stem, high pop, plays it downfield. Kobob returns the favor, soft touch by Boston. Vice tries to read. Noriko pushing, gets the beat. Vice is up. Can't get the redirect. Noriko couldn't get the touch either. Kobob waiting patiently. Now gets the touch. Sidewall. Good fake. Gets over one. Vice waiting. Good 50. Noriko tries to 50 it in, but KX gets the save. We reach halftime. Phantoms holding on to a 1-0 lead. Trying to win this one for the series sweep. Shot goes in from Kobob. 2-0 Phantoms. My stream preview looks good, so I'm thinking it changed a little bit. I'm guessing y'all haven't had many issues on y'all side. I don't see a lot of complaints. Noriko High pop off the ceiling straight down. Gonna bounce once and Boston will take. Low boost, but gets the flick over one. It's backboard. It's shootable, but Noriko gets there just in time to stop it. Don't know how that's considered a shot, but it is. Apology, Stem. Your shooting percentage has gone down. KX kind of gets a bit of a 50 there, sends it all the way across the field. KX looking for a shot, gets a pass. Boston crossbar out, trying to finish, but it's met and cleared. Noriko up quick. Soft touch down, shot by Vice. 3-0 Phantoms. Okay. So just a little bit of lagginess, not consistent. That makes me feel a little better. Boston, ceiling down, gets the flip out. Noriko right there though, just hovering in that space, making it hectic for the Hurricanes. Try to get a clear out. Nope, Noriko's already up, floating right there, waiting for the touch. Vice looking for a double, cleared out by Stem. Kobab. Ceiling corner down. Vice maybe trying to find him down low, but does get it a little too far out. Vice looking for a shot. Matt looking for the bump. Can't get it. Ball cleared. Of course, there is only 45 seconds left. Hurricanes, they need a miracle right now to get back in this game and not get swept. KX, touch straight down. Stem keeps it alive, but Noriko up, looking for the double. Can't have. Vice there. Gets the beat. Ceiling down. Boston gets the touch off the back wall. Less than 30 to go. Phantoms really trying to bounce back. They're gonna get it, and it wasn't close this last game. Boston saved by Kobab. Shot does come in. Hurricanes do get one. But will it be enough? There's only 8 seconds left. They need some quick goals. Yeah, you know, get a little goal for the stats, one for the road. Take it into next week. But after getting swept last week, the Phantoms are back in action. A sweep of their own. One more for the road? No. This music's going to turn on. It's going to bother me. We're turning it off. Prediction is getting paid out right now. Of course, Craney. There was a bad night of streams one night. I felt bad, so I decided to give some subs to y'all. Make up for it a little bit. But please bear with me as I set up an interview. I'm back with the OKC Phantoms. First and foremost, last week, you didn't have Koa casting your game because he decided to take a vacation and left y'all high and dry.
So,
I,
that's why we lost. I
Yeah,
see.
no, I don't think that's why we lost. We played like shit. We know why we lost.
it was still some close games, but of course, this week, you come back, you bounce back, and you get a sweep of your own. I know that feels good to just
Oh
get
yeah.
back to your winning ways.
Um, yeah, for sure. I mean, we kind of went into this knowing we were gonna do well. I mean, we still played poorly. We even talked about it before you joined. We made mistakes, double commits, things like that. But I mean, winning a 3-0, it's our third one of the season, so we'll take it.
But I say
Or the fourth one.
y'all series so far outside of last week was 3 sweeps and then 1-3-1, correct?
Yeah.
I believe so.
And then
Lincoln took
now,
a game off us.
yeah, back to another sweep. Um,
hmm
Still personally my Prism team to watch. Like
Thank you.
I still believe it
Thank you.
is y'all at the top right now. Um, I literally, when we were doing Prism Power rankings before last week, I sent it to DK and Liam, and I was like, all I can think of right now is OKC 1, Hanoi 2, 3 through 12, flip a coin. Because everyone else was pretty much all right there, same record.
I would
and
say 3
everything.
through 11 to correct you there, because number 12 has pretty solidified at this
Well,
point.
yeah. That's fair.
Unfortunately for them.
That's fair. That's they just can't seem to have a good Prism season. I really wish Kyoto, would get something rolling.
That's my fault.
Why's
You
that?
did invite danger.
I'm the one who
yeah.
invited danger.
Yeah. I remember that little situation. But, I mean, I'll be honest. It was the same thing with Mafia last season.
Yeah.
It was pretty much almost the same thing because Mafia last season had Depths, I think was their first round pick, but he ended up not being able to play with contract issues. And then someone else left. So, in like the same way that Kyoto had this season. And I'm not going to lie, it's kind of funny to see that back-to-back seasons, almost the same scenario happen.
Yeah, it's quite unfortunate for them, but game's the game.
Hey, don't hate the player, man. Hate the game, Like,
yeah,
exactly.
Think about who you're drafting. I don't know what to tell you.
Don't look purely at numbers.
There's two ways to go about drafting, I think. You can sit there and you can message all the people, get all the info you want. I think Smurfy sends out like a questionnaire for people he's thinking about drafting. Or you do what I do. And you don't look at anyone. And when draft day comes, you're just like, all right, I'm going to go with them.
It's just off vibes. I fuck with that.
Just going to draft that person. I spun a wheel for my picks. And then,
Yeah, but your wheel was also Ren and Panda, and you had 2 picks in a row.
There was only 2 people on the wheel, so.
I mean, I only had my eye on Hollow and Kobold in the draft, really.
Yeah, so I haven't gotten to do an interview with y'all yet. I'm excited to do the first one with y'all. And Kobob, all I've seen of him was that little scrim y'all gave us last season. I know it was Matt and Kobob. I think Samu might have been the third.
I don't remember. Probably.
no,
it was Samu.
Yeah, y'all gave us a nice little warm up before one of our games, and then messaged at one point like, "Hey, can we just sweat for the last game?" I was like, "Go for it." And
oh yeah, no, I was in that. Because I remember we straight murdered you guys.
Yeah,
it was bad.
We couldn't touch the ball, but it was nice because y'all were very kind and y'all let us get up to speed for the first few games, and then had some fun the last one. But y'all got any post game celebration you're gonna do?
I might go to bed.
Vice, I'm not gonna lie to you. As soon as I cast this next game, I'm going straight to bed. So
I'm so tired.
I feel that.
My dinner's looking pretty delicious right now, Coach.
Okay, what you got?
I got a shrimp spaghetti.
Ooh. Like with Alfredo or marinara sauce?
Alfredo.
Okay.
Who do we play next week? St. Petersburg.
We play Kyle?
Just
we play
take my job from me. That's fine.
No, I was reading what Kellen was saying in chat.
Oh.
What'd Kellen say?
He said, who do they play next week?
Oh.
I hate when Matt calls me dinner. But Kellen, have you seen yourself? That's enough of that. Yeah, you got St. Petersburg next week. Who is their team now? Akaza, Appa,
Schmiegs and
Schmiegs.
Appa.
I keep forgetting Schmiegs was the one that got sent over there.
Yeah, we love Schmiegs here. The goat.
Love Schmiegs, but I don't think that roster's going to do too great. So we'll hope for the best. I think they got solid players. Just as a team, they're having some struggles. So we'll see how it goes against us.
And that's one of the things that can always hit you is on paper, things can look pretty good.
Exactly.
And I think I said this last week in one interview, if you get in a game and you realize like, okay, we're all kind of the same rank or somebody's higher, play styles just might not work still.
Yeah, I think that's why they traded away Nels, in my opinion. Because those three, like, that play style with Nels, Appa, and Kyle is just never going to work. because there's all 3 high-speed players and they want to be first man, well, other than Appa,
Yeah.
who just wants to demo. And it's just not going to work well because they don't have a solid third man to play for them.
Yep. Hey, things like that happen. Not that the players are bad, just like Vice said. Because, I mean, I'll be honest, Vice knows ball. He does.
Type.
I'm just excited for our Samu series.
Yeah, I can't
When-
wait to face Samu.
When is that? I'll pull up y'all's
Let
schedule.
me pull up the
real quick.
schedule. I got it right here, dog. Don't you worry. Week 9.
Okay, so 3
2 more weeks.
about a month out, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be.
Murder.
It's gonna be a game to watch, people. I'll tell you, 2 teams will take.
Bro,
the
if you want to
field
watch a
that
quick and
week.
easy game, sure, I guess if you think that's one to watch.
2 teams will take the field that night, and one team is gonna score more goals than the other one in enough games to win the series. I'll tell you that.
What a guy.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Thanks, Couch.
Yeah, I got y'all. I do got to get set up for another stream, though. I appreciate y'all doing the interview. Glad I finally got to do one. But Koa should be back for y'all next week.
No, I
Alright.
mean, we can have you or Koa. I don't care. You bring good interviews, Koa brings vibes. So I'm down for either.
I
Not
want
saying you don't bring
T-Pain.
vibes.
No,
Not saying
Give
you
me
don't bring
T-Pain.
vibes.
Vice, do you remember you said something to Koa in chat about the interviews? So I gave him just a bunch of random questions. And he
Yeah.
actually used that in my team's interview that night. So he asked Koala what kind of deodorant he wore. Because I put that in there just as a thing. So
Valid.
he's stepping up his question games. Y'all be prepared. He's gonna ask y'all some.
Hey, all I'm saying, I want the Defang Koa again.
Yeah, we defend George chat. It's just some words.
There was a message. Shade was not able to watch that one live, so when he woke up, he went and watched it. And as soon as the interview started, he messaged and was like, "I just hit the interview for the OKC game with Defane. Oh my."
Hey, I heard positive things from the owner about that interview.
I mean, hey, it was hilarious. You know, I'm not too upset about it. Not even really at all. I thought it was funny when I went. They told me what happened, so I had to go see for myself. Fantastic. That's a way to start an interview right there.
It was a great start.
But I thank y'all for this one. Look forward to watching you some more. And I hope y'all have a great
Thank you.
night. Get you some good sleep, Vice.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for casting this.
Of course. Thank you for that. Goodbye.
No problem.
All right. That's going to be it for this one. I'll flip this up real quick. We'll get to... Is there a way to pause this? I don't know if there's a way to pause it. But looking at the games coming up, Lincoln, Florida should be a good one. We'll see how Round Rock does. I would like to say they can get something figured out, and that New York game will be good. They could both finish 3-3 after that one, which would be exciting. So we'll see. Same with Lincoln, Florida. Stay tuned. I will be live again in 6 to 11 minutes, right around there. Houston, Hanoi. Y'all come watch, come predict. Love you all.